They woke up millionaires. By sunset, they couldn't even afford lunch. Imagine refreshing your crypto wallet and watching $8 million turn into $4.22, then $0 in less than 10 seconds. This isn't fiction. This is what really happened to the so-called crypto kings, a generation that thought they'd hacked the system until the system hacked them back. But here's the twist. What happened next changed how wealth, greed, and power will forever be understood in the digital age. Stick with me, because by the end of this story, you'll learn how to spot the signs before your own empire collapses.
The year was 2021, the golden age of digital money. Crypto wasn't just an investment, it was a revolution. Teenagers were turning $100 into Lamborghinis, and finance veterans were quitting Wall Street to chase the blockchain dream. Everyone wanted in. Everyone believed the same myth. If I just buy the dip, I'll be rich forever. At the center of this digital gold rush was Ethan Cole, a 28-year-old software engineer from Austin, Texas. No Ivy League degree, no trust fund, just a laptop, Wi-Fi, and a dream to escape the 9-to-5. Ethan discovered crypto in 2018, when Bitcoin was just crawling back from $3,000. He bought a few coins, joined a few Telegram groups, and started tweeting trading insights. Within months, his posts went viral. He became the guy people followed for the next big gem. And then he found it, a project called LunaCore, a decentralized banking protocol promising 20% guaranteed returns. Guaranteed. That word changed everything.
Ethan went all in. He invested $10,000, and in 6 months, it turned into $450,000. His followers saw his gains, copied his trades, and suddenly, they were rich too. TikTok was full of crypto flexes, millionaires born overnight. New villas, sports cars, and financial freedom videos flooded the internet. Crypto wasn't just making money, it was manufacturing status. People like Luna Queen, DeFi Dan, and BitBro420 became influencers overnight. They hosted Twitter Spaces, podcasts, and private Discord servers, all promising one thing: we're early. Join us or get left behind. Every day felt like a new miracle. Coins were pumping 10x, 50x, even 100x. Everyone thought they were geniuses. But what they didn't realize was they were swimming naked while the tide was still high. One night, during a crypto conference in Miami, Ethan met a quiet older man named Dr. Patel, a former hedge fund manager. Dr. Patel listened to the hype, smiled faintly, and said just one thing: markets don't destroy wealth, they return it to the patient. Ethan laughed it off. He thought the old man was just jealous of the new generation's success. But what Dr. Patel knew, and Ethan didn't, was that every bubble has its echo, and that echo was already forming in the shadows. LunaCore exploded in market cap, billions in value overnight. Everyone piled in. Ethan's portfolio hit $7.8 million. He bought a penthouse, a McLaren, and started a YouTube channel teaching people how to be rich through decentralized finance. But then, small rumors began spreading on Reddit. People were whispering that LunaCore's guaranteed returns came from printing its own fake money, just digital IOUs. A few analysts called it a Ponzi in disguise. Ethan brushed it off. After all, he had influence now. He was the brand. He told his audience, don't listen to FUD. The weak hands always panic first. But the truth was, he was starting to panic too.
May 9th, 2022. It started like any other day. The markets were volatile but alive. Then, within an hour, Lunacor's algorithm malfunctioned. Its stablecoin, the one meant to hold at $1, dropped to 92 cents, then 60 cents, then 11 cents. In less than 24 hours, $40 billion vanished. People were screaming on Twitter Spaces. Discord servers crashed. Live streams showed traders crying, refreshing their wallets in disbelief. Ethan lost everything. $7.8 million. Gone. His friend's life savings. Gone. And the comments on his last YouTube video? You scammed us. I lost my house because of your advice. Hope you sleep well, millionaire. He didn't sleep for days. Why do people chase easy money? Why do smart individuals fall for the same trap again and again? It's not greed, it's hope. Hope that they can escape the system that's been designed to keep them average. Hope that one smart trade will rewrite their destiny. But hope, when fueled by hype, becomes the most dangerous currency of all. Ethan wasn't a scammer. He was just another dreamer who thought he could outsmart reality. And reality has a cruel way of teaching humility.
Weeks passed. Crypto Twitter went silent. The parties stopped. The Lambos were sold. Some influencers disappeared completely. But Ethan stayed. He started rebuilding, not his wallet, but his mind. He stopped chasing moonshots and started studying value. He realized that true wealth isn't in flipping coins. It's in understanding cycles, risk, and behavior. Dr. Patel found him again months later at a small investment seminar. He said quietly, "I see you've learned. Markets don't punish. They reveal character." And that line hit Ethan harder than the crash itself. Ethan launched a new channel, not about getting rich quick, but about staying rich slow. He began teaching risk management, long-term investing, and financial psychology. The irony? That channel became bigger than his first, because people weren't just looking for money anymore. They were looking for meaning. He used to chase trends. Now, he chases truth. He tells his audience, the crypto millionaires who lost everything didn't fail because of volatility. They failed because they didn't understand value. They mistook momentum for mastery.
Somewhere right now, another Lunacore is being born. Another project is promising 1,000% returns. And someone watching this video is about to invest everything, believing this time it's different. But ask yourself, if you woke up tomorrow and your screen showed 0, what would you really have left? The people who survived the crash didn't lose everything. They gained something more valuable, perspective. And that's the real wealth no market can destroy. If you made it this far, congratulations. You're already ahead of 90% of traders who only chase noise. Because the next big crash, it won't just be financial. It'll be psychological. So before you invest another dollar, invest in your mindset. That's where the real compounding happens. If you found this story valuable, hit the like button, not for the algorithm, but as a reminder that you're building wealth with awareness, not illusion. Subscribe to Money and Mind Chronicles, where we don't just talk about money, we decode the mindset behind it.